Hey there, friends. Thanks for joining me today. Some of you have asked for a follow-up video on my Drew's boots. I've had them for about over 4 months now, and I'm definitely satisfied with them. One of the reasons I chose to do a follow-up video today was twofold. One, an update on comfort and what I think. So that's initial. Second is my new laces broke. Not new, but the laces that came with the boots. So it comes with these leather laces and they snapped. I got on the Drew's Boots website. They have a decent price for new laces. I think they were $12 for the length that I need for the lace to toe. Well, it take, a week or whatever. It'd take too long to get them. So I got onto Amazon and I found these TOFL genuine leather straps. I got 108 inches. I got them in 2 colors because I wasn't quite sure what color would be appropriate for these boots. And it's really good to just have a backup pair at this point, as far as I can tell. So what I'm going to do is take out the lace from the original laces, kind of compare it to the thickness of the new lace, then go ahead and lace up the boots. In the meantime, I do want to let you guys know the Kilty's holding up well. This is the Kilty, and I crank these down pretty tight. The Kilty's are definitely beneficial, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we'll find out in years if this nice leather seems to stay nice and supple. Have I conditioned these at all yet? I have. I did, and maybe I did it the wrong way. Maybe I did it the right way. I'm not sure. Since these are rough out on the outside, what I did was I actually took my mink oil and creams and I just lotioned the inside of the boots as far as I could reach my hand down in to get to it. And I figured I would be able to condition them from the inside out and should hopefully have the same beneficial effect. We'll see. I'm not quite sure on how that'll eventually go. But as far as brushing the boots off and taking care of them, I haven't done too much with them. I mean, brushing them off, I definitely do. If you can hear the wind or children in the background, I apologize for that. Currently what I'm doing is, 1, testing out the microphone on my new G9 camera, and 2, I have a Zoom audio recorder attached up also. So I've got 2 lav mics going, 1 to the camera and 1 to this wired recorder. And I want to kind of see how they handle in the wind with all the background noise of kids back there. My kids are currently playing at the park, so I figured what an optimal time to go ahead and do this. So these are like a black and leather color lace. I'm going to go with the ones that seem to, the black ones, the black and leather seem to be the ones that are going to match the best. So let's tear this packaging open. I don't want anything to blow around while I'm here, so I'm going to take these and get it right into my pocket. Again, this is the TOFL laces. Picked them up on Amazon, and right away, comparison, they're probably the same. Everything. These are just a lot more. I can see the wind on the monitor on the microphone. I apologize, guys. So, thickness, I'd say they're the same. Just these are way more broken in and loose. This is a lot more stiff. The new lace is a lot more stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and swap them out. Some of you guys have asked about the spacing and has that improved at all? It has not improved, not one bit. So some people have said you're supposed to have 2 finger spaces in between the laces, which would be optimal. And I probably couldn't agree more with that. I mean, if I did get 2 finger spaces, but I don't. I've still probably got 3 finger spaces on the lacing right across the top of my arch. Now, up the shaft of the boot, because I do have skinnier ankles, the lace spacing does come down quite a bit. But I guess what concerns me is this little piece here where my arch is. It kind of just makes it, when I'm wearing these boots, it makes it feel like I am not wearing the right size boot. Like I've squeezed my foot into a boot that's way too small. So that is an issue, I guess, for me still, that I'm still getting used to. But anyhow, it's something I'll have to work on, I guess. Now, I may end up cutting this short. It looks like we've got some Mormons coming out here to to maybe spread the gospel. We'll see if they come over and say hi to me or not. But anyhow, enough of that. I don't mind it. But let's go ahead and get this lace done up. Comfort of the boot. Now, I tell you what, they are, while they are still heavy duty, I absolutely love the comfort that's with them. So they have become a lot more comfortable. My pinky toe has kind of found its niche within the shoe. Seldom do I notice anymore. Not to say that it's still not a little on the snug side. It is definitely, it's not bothersome anymore, I guess would be the right thing. I thought about putting some, getting one of the shoe trees that have a little metal nub on it to give my pinky toe a little bit of space. And I thought about doing the rubbing alcohol with water. And what I ended up ultimately doing was I took a shoe tree, I put a couple of wool socks over it, I shoved it deep down inside the boot, and then I laced the boots up as tight as I could get them and would just let them sit. And I would do that every day after wearing them, so they were still a little hot and humid, and then would go ahead and put that shoe tree in there to take up some of that space. And I think that really did. Oh, this looks nice, if you can see that at all. So let's get this other one taken care of. Thank you. All right, so both boots are laced up. The lacing went fairly simple. They're fairly moist. They're definitely, these have been conditioned, the old laces have, and while they're extra smooth, these ones, these TOFLs, are pretty firm, but you can still feel a little, some of that curing residue. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is get these boots on and lace them up, and you guys can see the amount of spacing. I see the wind, I'm sorry. And you guys can see the amount of spacing that is still inside my toes when this is all done. And before we get going, I've got some extra wire here. As you can tell here, it's my Wolverines. Really, it's about 1 finger space. So let's go ahead and get these other boots on and see what it looks like. Sorry. It's all right. It's a public place, so you guys just get to hear me talk, that's all. So, what you guys can see now, hopefully, this is still recording, yes. So, 2 fingers at the tip, but as we follow up, it really goes to about 3 fingers, and then it evens back out. So it's just right here on both boots. There's just a lot of extra space there. So, while the comfort's there, there's plenty of room in the toe box now, but the boots had plenty of time to break in. It'll still be an issue. It'll just be something I have to be used to. But anyhow, my area has been invaded, so I'm gonna let y'all go.